Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would love to see you stick around. In today's video, I am bringing you anti-MLM content. So of course, just as a disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only and just my opinions. Without further ado, let's just hop right in. So I can't remember, it was several videos at this point. I can't pinpoint exactly which one, but I had spoken about my sister-in-law who just started her own Instagram account and she's trying to build her audience. She's into fitness and her postpartum journey, that kind of a thing. So she's just trying to put herself out there and she's actually getting really good at it. So I'm so proud of her. So hey girl, if you're watching this, so proud of you. Anyway, she constantly messages me about a bunch of MLM reps that are constantly in her DMs. I have spoken about this before. I've shared certain things that have been said to her, but the last one that was sent to her, I wanted to talk about it because it's something that I have been also, I guess you could say the pitch was kind of the same. The thing that bothers me is that with her account being so new and with the content that she's putting out there, she is anti-MLM, so she's not for the structure. She has accidentally used MLM products in the past, not knowing that they were MLM products until she asked me when it was already too late. So I kind of told her because she said, okay, now it seems a little scammy. This person's trying to recruit me. However, with all of that said, I want to get into this DM that my sister-in-law got. So it says, hey girly, I hope I'm not bothering you, but I came across your name again and had to reach out. You're so gorgeous and your profile caught my eye. I will say that, not to brag or anything, but yes, my sister-in-law is absolutely stunning. But anyway, let's keep going. I was curious if you would like to be a product reviewer for me. You'd get a huge discount for helping out. Can I send you more info? And she ended up just leaving it on read. I'm not sure. I can't remember if she blocked the person or not. But the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because, okay, if you're asking someone to be a product reviewer, if you're asking someone, let's say an influencer, if you're asking them to review a product or to do something like a sponsored post, you're supposed to be paying them. They're not supposed to be buying the product from you with a discount, unless if they're doing it because they really love the product. And let's say, I mean, I've talked about products that I like before on my Instagram and stuff too. Or I did I did a few of those reels where it's like what I bought on Amazon versus what I actually got. And I showed pictures of like screenshots of what it looks like on Amazon and then what it looks like in my home because it was all home decor stuff. So I'm all for talking about products that you like and reviewing products that you like. There are a few products that I actually want to buy because it's going to be one of those TikTok made me buy it type things. So there's nothing wrong with reviewing products. However, if you're an MLM rep, because this person is with It Works, my sister-in-law did go ahead and double check. But if you are with an MLM company and you're an MLM rep, don't do this. Please don't do this because you should be paying them. If you're approaching them, you should be either paying them or saying, hey, I don't have the budget to pay you, but I can send you free products. Can you do a review on it? That would be one thing, even though I still think that it's scammy because it's an MLM company. But just the fact that she was like, do you want to be a product reviewer? You're going to get a huge discount if you buy the products and review them. No, that's not how this works. The next MLM post that I want to go over is this reel. So I'm going to go ahead and play it for you right now.
I see you. I see you Googling this, but just ask me. I see you.
The only time that I've ever Googled QSciences was when I was doing a deep dive into them because I think they're a scam. In my opinion, of course. Please don't come for me. That is just my opinion. If I remember, I will leave a link to the deep dive that I did about QSciences. So this person is talking about how you're probably Googling QSciences. Yeah, probably because we're trying to figure out if it's a scam or not. However, the thing that I wanted to go over was this person's caption, because as you're going to quickly find out, she is very open with who her target market is. She doesn't actually say that this is her target market, but as we go over this post, you're gonna see that that's who she's targeting. But it says, what is QSciences? We are the fastest growing health and wellness company in the world, plus the products actually work. I should probably look that up because I don't think that it's the fastest growing health and wellness company in the world. I highly doubt that. If it is somewhere on some kind of a list that it is growing fast or whatever the case may be, I wonder if it's because, in my opinion, of course, the MLM reps become the MLM company's best customers. So is it growing fast from retail sales, or is it coming from people that are working for the company or your independent contractors? I wonder. Working a 9 to 5 is no longer an option for me due to my CRPS, and I am completely okay with that. Now I get to be my own boss. I dictate my hours. I work as much or as little as I want. I can build a legacy income. I didn't know what CRPS was, so I actually had to look it up, and it's chronic arm or leg pain developing after injury, surgery, stroke, or heart attack. This is what Google says. The exact cause of complex regional pain syndrome isn't well understood, but may involve abnormal inflammation or nerve dysfunction. Clearly, that means that unfortunately, she is targeting people who have chronic illnesses. Whether she's doing it intentionally or on accident, that's how it's coming across through this post. And of course, she says that working a 9 to 5 is no longer an option for her due to this chronic illness. I can't relate to not being able to work a 9 to 5 anymore because of chronic pain. So I do feel for her, and I feel so terrible for her, because I wonder if she was targeted for this reason. Did whoever recruited her into this company, or did her upline find her and see that she was struggling with this chronic illness? Maybe she said something along the lines of, I'm looking for a work from home job because I don't think I'm going to be able to work a regular job anymore due to my chronic illness. So I wonder if she was targeted for this reason. And the reason why I say that is because when I was pregnant, very early on in my pregnancy, I didn't announce it yet, but my hair started falling out because of pregnancy. My doctor did say that it's not common to happen during pregnancy. Obviously, it's more common to happen postpartum, but it's also not impossible to happen. So I had some hair loss at the beginning, and I spoke about it on my Instagram. I talked about how I have hair loss due to certain medical reasons because, again, I didn't announce it yet. I wasn't ready to announce it at that point yet. And I had a Monat Rep who decided to slide into my DMs and use that to her advantage, which I don't understand why, because it's very obvious from my Instagram that I'm anti-MLM. But anyway, I'm looking to mentor men or women who are serious about a business who want to prioritize faith, family, friends, fitness, and or finances. Also, really quick side note, I'm so sorry if you can hear a lawnmower in the background, but my neighbors have their landscaping guys here. So I apologize if you can hear that, but if you hear like a humming, that's what it is. It's not your ears, it's not your speakers, that's what it is. So I'm so sorry. But anyway, back to the post. If that's you, I want to share a work from anywhere opportunity where you partner with a community of people who prioritize their priorities. They put what matters most first, all while sharing the best products to enhance the lives of everyone that comes in contact with them. Easy one-page compensation plan. Yeah, because the compensation plan shows that you're going to make more money by recruiting. So yeah, that's why it's a one-page easy compensation plan. Earn up to 30% commission on retail sales, set pay, whether only sales or team building, or do both. Financial freedom movement, aka FFM, equals earn money to pay off debt and much more. Apparently, this is something that I spoke about in my deep dive, but they have this, what she's talking about here, the financial freedom movement, is they have, I don't know if it's financial advisors, I can't remember off the top of my head, so if anyone, just correct me in the comment section below if you know 100%. But they have this program where you can actually put money, like extra money that you have from the biz, and it can go towards debts that you have. So personally, I actually do think that that's really great for a company to do that. However, it's still an MLM company, and that shouldn't be the only incentive for you to join. Like the incentives that she's listing here are not good incentives to join this MLM company, because there is no guarantee that you're going to make money. These are just the perks that you can get if you actually make it in this MLM, which, as we've seen with statistics, That is very highly unlikely. Let's keep going, shall we? We are not your cookie cutter multi-level marketing company. We offer something most companies don't, including, before I get into this part, how many times have we heard this from MLM reps where they say our compensation plan is the best, our MLM is the best, all of these things are the best. You're never going to find a company like this in the industry or whatever. We hear it all the time. At least the ones that I have reacted to, I hear this probably, I don't know, maybe 95% of the time. But let's get into the reasons that this person listed. Equal opportunity to earn whether you want to build a team or only sell the products. A financial freedom movement that focuses on teaching financial literacy to its partners as they earn their money instead of flashy lifestyle bonuses and glitz and glam. Which again, I think that's great because they are, if you're making some kind of money within this multi-level marketing company, you can set money aside to pay off debts instead of a great example is the Monat Reps. You see this lifestyle, this lavish luxury lifestyle. And quite frankly, I'm all for if someone wants to live a lavish luxury lifestyle, you do you. But I think that using that as a way to recruit people and as a way to get people who to want to actually work with you, then I find that to be really scammy in my opinion. I don't think that that's right. But again, this is a multi-level marketing company, so I still don't agree with it. This is why industry leaders are coming here, because they have a real and legitimate chance at providing their own with the opportunity to make an income that can significantly change their current circumstances. Is it that, or is it some leaders were allegedly paid to switch companies who were allegedly, they had these bridge contracts, if you've ever heard of those within MLM companies. Is it because of that? Maybe. But anyway, let's keep going. If you have tried a work from home opportunity before and it has not worked, been there, done that 3 times already, this is the one for you. It is simple, duplicatable, fun, and doing work that makes a difference. So what do you say? Are you ready to experience the Q difference, or will you continue to sit back and wonder, what if I followed my gut? Comment fire emojis for more information. Share with others. That was that caption and post by that QSciences rep. The next reel that I want to go ahead and get into, this is someone that I have reacted to previously. She is the Sungens rep. I think there were 2 videos that I covered about her. But anyway, let's just go ahead and watch this reel.
This is the #1 mistake I see amateur network marketers make on Facebook. Have you ever gotten a friend request from someone and then the moment you accept it, they're in your inbox about their opportunity or their service? Please stop doing this. There's a better way. First of all, let's talk about who you're sending friend requests to. You are not desperate. You don't need to send friend requests to every single suggested friend. You can be strategic about it. My personal favorite strategy is to use hobby groups, interest groups, things I'm genuinely interested in having conversations about. I find people that are similar to me and I send them a friend request because I actually want to get to know them on a human level. Once they accept your friend request,
do you want to get to know them on a human level, or is this just you have an ulterior motive? Because from what it sounds like, it's you just have an ulterior motive and you're going to eventually pitch them. To be completely honest, and I'm sorry that I'm already stopping it, there is another minute and 30 seconds left of this video, but I really don't know what's worse. I don't know if it's worse for someone to just hop right into your DMs as soon as they friend request you or as soon as they follow you, or if it's, you know what? No, I think it's worse when someone tries to build a relationship and a friendship with you with this motive behind it of, I'm going to eventually pitch them. Because this person, she's trying to make it seem like, oh, you just need to be authentic with these people. That's how you need to be with your approach within multi-level marketing. But no, I think that that's just as bad as when people hop into the DMs. I don't know why, but that really bothers me. It really irks me. I don't like it. And I really think it's gross because you're trying to build, what if you're contacting someone who, I don't know, they moved to a new area, so they look for, on Facebook, they look for Facebook groups in their area, they look for hobby groups, like she said. because maybe they're a little lonely. Like I said, maybe they just moved to a new place and they're looking for something to do. They're genuinely looking for someone to be a friend, or they're genuinely looking for something to have fun with. They're not looking for someone to pretend to be their friend and then eventually pitch them an MLM company. That, to me, I think it's gross, because it's gross. It's gross.
After your friend request, you already have something in common because you sent them a friend request because of a specific interest. So you can message them if you want to, but say, hey, I'm so excited to make the connection. I found you in the keto group. You know, I'm new to keto. Do you have any recipes that you recommend? By the way, I'm not keto and I'm not in health and wellness. It's just an example. Better yet, you don't have to message them at all. Shocker, I know. I just keep a list of all the people that have accepted my friend request recently and where I found them. And so then I can start commenting on their posts. I can start looking at their profile, start watching their stories, and actually starting to get to know them and create real conversations with them. You will know when the moment is right to bring up your products or your opportunity. Follow for more tips.
I don't like that. I don't like that approach to it, because as I already said, you're trying to build these authentic relationships with people with an ulterior motive. And dare I say that you're lying to people, because that's really what you're doing. You're not interested in what they like. Well, okay, maybe you are. Let me not generalize here, but are you only interested in it because you're trying to pitch them, or are you interested in it because here's the thing. If you really were trying to connect with someone on that kind of a level where it is because you have similar interests, well, then just stick to the similar interests. Why do you have it? Because she even said she makes a list of people and then talks to them like that. In my opinion, I feel like you're lying to people. That's, again, my opinion. And this person is a top leader in Sentience, so it's not like she doesn't have a big team. She does. She has a very big team. But her caption on this, it says, use social media to be social. Talk to humans about human things. If you are consistently posting about your products and opportunities, but messaging about life, people will be naturally interested because they like you as a human and they trust you to not bombard them. But, okay, key word there. They trust you. I mean, I know that she said they trust you not to bombard them, but there's that word, that trust, the word trust. So maybe they're also trusting that you're not trying to become friends with them because you want to pitch them your MLM company or your MLM products. The last video I wanted to go over is, I believe she's in one of those Forex MLM companies or one of those trading MLM companies. I'm not 100% sure, but it's something along those lines. And I know that there's a difference between the regular trading and then there's the MLM side of things. I know that there is a difference. I'm not too familiar with it because I haven't really looked into it. However, this video, to me, it just screams multi-level marketing. So let's just go ahead and react to it.
I'm just sitting here in my office while currently sleeping at the moment. Amazing. And I was just having a think about time, and I did just pop something on my stories around this, but I feel like it's so important to share because time, everyone's got time, right? We've all got the same amount of time. We literally have 24 hours in a day, right? Every single person has 24 hours in a day. So it's how you prioritize your time. If something is a priority, you're going to make the time for it. If it's a priority to eat breakfast, you're going to make time for it. If it's a priority to go to swim class, you're going to make the time for it, right? If it's a priority to exercise, you're going to make the time to exercise yourself or go to the gym. If it's a priority to earn income, you're going to prioritize the time to go to work or build an online income like myself, right? So there is no such excuse around not having the time. It's all about whether it's a priority. If you sit there at night watching an hour of Netflix and you say you don't have the time to build an online income, you do. You literally could use that.
I do think that there is something to be said about prioritizing your time and making time for certain things. However, there are some people who really truly do not have the time to do so. And I've said this in previous videos where there are some people that I know that, and I know that I use the mom example all the time, but that's what, I mean, I'm a mom, but I know some people who they physically do not have the time to be able to work out, for example, because they have multiple children. They have pickups at different times and things of that nature. So for some people, they really don't have the time. But if, just like she said, if for people who do have the time, if you want to prioritize certain things, yes, you can. However, when she said the part where, oh, if you have an hour at the end of your day to watch Netflix, then you have the time to build a business, so to speak. But for some people, that might be prioritizing some self-care time. Maybe that hour at the end of the day is the only time that they have to themselves, and they just want to watch a movie. They just want to watch an episode of something because they want something where their brain can just not have to deal with certain things that went on during their day, or certain things that does go on throughout their day. Maybe that is them prioritizing self-care time. So for her to say, to kind of be condescending about it and to say, oh, well, if you have an hour to do that, there is nothing wrong with if you want to watch some Netflix, if you want to scroll on social media, because maybe that's your way of unwinding. Maybe that is your way of having some kind of time for self-care. Maybe that's your me time. And that's okay. That's why I really don't like it when they use that excuse of, you know, if you're scrolling on social media or if you're watching Netflix. Maybe some people don't want to spend their only hour that they have in a day to working because they say, oh, it's so easy, you can work from anywhere. No, it's not easy. And y'all need to stop saying that it's easy. Anyway, I have kind of rambled. Let's get back to it.
I could use that 1 hour of Netflix time to build this business. Like, I have a baby, a 6-month-old baby, and the only time that I get in the day to do my business is right now when he's napping or when he's gone down at night. Like, if I haven't managed to get much done in the day, then I will do some business at nighttime once he's asleep. And for me, that's a priority. Yes, I could easily spend that time like watching Netflix or, you know, like dawdling on my phone or, you know, fluffing around the house, but it's a priority for me to be able to build my business and earn an income online so I can stay at home with my baby, so I don't have to put him into daycare because I'd have to go to work otherwise. Like, that's the other option for us, is I'd have to go back to work, put daycare, then pay daycare costs, which means financially it actually doesn't really work out beneficial because daycare costs is like crazy. Like, obviously they've got to get paid too, so I so get it, but it's not worth it.
There's nothing wrong with a mom not being a stay-at-home mom. There is nothing wrong with also being a stay-at-home mom. You do what works for your family, and you do what works for your child, your financial situation, whatever the case may be. I don't like when they bring this kind of stuff into it, where it's like, oh, I can stay home with my baby. And because in my opinion, it kind of seems kind of condescending a little bit to other moms. And this is coming from a stay-at-home mom. So this is coming from someone who stays home. And I don't like it because there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. You do what you think is best or what is best for your family. Because at the end of the day, moms, dads, parents, we're doing the best that we absolutely can. That's why it kind of bothers me when they bring this stuff into it. And also another thing, because there have been days where I do what she just said, where it has been a long day already and it's time for nap time. And instead of doing something productive, whether it's filming a video or whether it's finishing the laundry or starting, you know, prepping for dinner or something like that, or whatever the case may be, instead of doing that, I think, you know what? I need to prioritize myself and I need to just relax, whether that is just sitting down and watching Netflix, or if it's actually taking a nap, because maybe the night before was a terrible night. Maybe the day has been really rough so far. That's why I don't like that she's pushing all of this, because you need to, as a mom, from my own experience, you need to prioritize yourself too. You need to make sure that you're okay and that you're rested. I know that it's hard, trust me. I know it's hard. But you need to make sure that you're also taking care of yourself. You really need to prioritize yourself and give yourself some grace. You're doing the best that you can. So yeah, anyway, sorry, let's get back to the video.
Not worth it financially. So for me, it's a priority to build my business, to make an income online, to contribute towards my family so we can live. And that's what affiliate marketing does for me. And that's why I build my business. And how I build it? In the pockets of my time. And so you can too. There is no such thing as not having the time. It's about making the time and prioritizing within your day. If you've been looking at starting an online business or starting affiliate marketing, or you might even have reached out to me for information and you're like, oh, I just don't have time for it. Remember why you wanted to do this. Remember why you reached out to me in the first place, or remember why you're watching this and you're a little bit curious. Like, remember that reason why.
Okay, so it's great that she brings this up, because I just talked about this in one of my recent videos within the last few months or so, because someone left a comment like this on one of my videos as well, talking about how the uplines, they really drill it into your head to talk about your why. And this is an example of that person's comment, because that person said, because then when you're thinking about leaving, they will use your why against you. And here is an example of them doing that. To always remember what your why is. In addition to that, ma'am, affiliate marketing and multi-level marketing are two completely different types of marketing. So please try not to put those in the same sentence, unless if you are talking about legitimate affiliate marketing.
Of what you're wanting to create, and that in itself will make it a priority. So if you want to learn more information about affiliate marketing, just DM me on IG and I can share some info with you.
Okay, so that was it for that video. I think I kind of went off a little bit on a few tangents there, but you guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. I would really love to hear what you guys have to say. I always love hearing your guys' opinions. And I know that I said this in my community tab post at the time of filming this yesterday. It was in regards to the MLM rep using their sobriety to shill MLM products and the opportunity and stuff. So that was at the time, like I said, at the time of filming this, that was the last video that I filmed and uploaded. But I did say that I'm so sorry that I have been really behind on responding to your comments, and going forward, I want to try to get a little better with it. The last couple of videos, last several videos, I really dropped the ball, and I love interacting with you guys. I was just sick for a few weeks there, and then I shut off notifications for my own mental health because there were a number of usually I'm okay with trolling comments and stuff, but there were a number of just negative comments, and it wasn't even constructive criticism, but it was just there were too many that were coming in on older videos. So I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna shut off my notifications because I already don't feel well, and I'm already just kind of dealing with too much stuff. So I just shut off my notifications. And when I went to go look, there were quite a number of comments that I haven't had a chance to get to. So I'm so sorry, but going forward, I'm going to try to do a little bit better with that. But anyway, with all of that said, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next time. This is Monica reporting to you live from a highway. Bye!